Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back from April break. We are going to read the last Frog and Toad chapter from our book, and today we're going to be answering some comprehension questions. So you will have a worksheet. You can either print it out or type it right in the dojo. So these 5 questions I came up with, and we always read the questions before we read the story or before you listen to me read the story. So the first question was, why is Toad feeling sad? Toad is sad again in this story. What did Frog do to cheer up Toad? What animal delivers the mail? And would it make sense for a different animal to deliver the mail? And the last question, did you like Frog's solution and why? So this chapter is called The Letter. Courtney, behind the camera. Say hi, Courtney.
Hi, everybody.
All right. So this is The Letter.
Wait, I gotta see the picture.
All right. And there's the picture.
Oh, I wonder what's in this letter.
Toad was sitting on his front porch. Frog came along and said, "What is the matter, Toad? You're looking sad."
Oh.
Of course Toad is sad. He's got to, get a little thicker skin for a toad. "Yes," said Toad, "this is my sad time of day. It is the time when I wait for the mail to come. It always makes me very unhappy." "Why is that?" asked Frog. "Because I never get any mail," said Toad. "Not ever?" asked Frog. "No, never," said Toad. "No one has ever sent me a letter. Every day my mailbox is empty. That is why waiting for the mail is a sad time for me." Frog and Toad sat on the porch feeling sad together. So I already know one of the questions that is answered. Then Frog said, "I have to go home now, Toad. There is something that I must do." Frog hurried home. He found a pencil and a piece of paper. He wrote on the paper. He put the paper in an envelope. On the envelope, he wrote a letter for Toad. Frog ran out of his house. He saw a snail that he knew. "Snail," said Frog, "please take this letter to Toad's house and put it in his mailbox." "Sure," said the snail, "right away." So another question we had was, who was delivering the mail? Here are the pictures. Then Frog ran back to Toad's house. Toad was in bed taking a nap. "Toad," said Frog, "I think you should get up and wait for the mail some more." "No," said Toad, "I am tired of waiting for the mail." Frog looked out the window at Toad's mailbox. The snail was not there yet. "Toad," said Frog, "you never know when someone may send you a letter." "No, no," said Toad, "I do not think anyone will ever send me a letter." So how is Toad feeling right now? Not happy.
Aww.
And when Toad's sad, what does he like to do? Sleep. Frog looked out the window. The snail was not there yet. "But Toad," said Frog, "someone may send you a letter today." "Don't be silly," said Toad. "No one has ever sent me a letter before, and no one will send me a letter today." Frog looked out the window. The snail was still not there. "Frog, why do you keep looking out the window?" asked Toad. "Because now I'm waiting for the mail," said Frog. "But there will not be any," said Toad. So Toad still hasn't really figured out what Frog's up to here. And remember, one of our questions is, how does Frog try to help cheer Toad up? "Oh, yes, there will," said Frog, "because I have sent you a letter." "You have?" said Toad. "What did you write in the letter?" Frog said, "I wrote, 'Dear Toad, I am glad that you are my best friend. Your best friend, Frog.'" "Oh," said Toad, "that makes a very good letter." Then Frog and Toad went out onto the front porch to wait for the mail. They sat there feeling happy together. Frog and Toad waited a long time. 4 days later, the snail got to Toad's house and gave him the letter from Frog. Toad was very pleased to have it.
That took a long time to get there.
That was a long time, and that's one of my questions was, would it make sense for a different animal to deliver the mail? I'm curious to know what you think of that, and especially the last one. Did you like Frog's solution? So, Courtney, what do you think? What was Frog's solution?
Well, he wrote him a letter.
He wrote him a letter. Could you come up with a better solution? I personally did not like Frog's solution to this
Why
point.
not?
I just think it was a silly. He's sitting there with him. Why would he write him a letter? I think that
I thought it
Frog
was
could have came up
nice.
with a better solution. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Frog could have got all of the animal friends together and had them send Toad a letter, because it seems like Toad was complaining to Frog. Why would Frog be the only one to send him a letter when he's talking to him anyway? That's just a waste of mail.
I thought it was pretty thoughtful.
You like that solution?
Yeah,
I disagree.
I think
respectfully
maybe
disagree.
Toad doesn't have a lot of other animal friends because he's so grumpy all the time.
Oh, maybe. But I think Frog could have came up with a better solution. So I'm especially curious of your answer to number 5. Did you like Frog's solution, and why? So if you didn't like it, maybe you could come up with a different solution like I did. Or maybe you could be like Courtney and respectfully disagree with me and say that you like that solution. But make sure you say why. And tomorrow you will be watching the Frog and Toad videos. So you will not be seeing me read this book aloud. You'll be watching the videos. Near and dear to my heart, because when I was your age, I watched those videos too. So I'll put those up. That will be our lesson.
Can I watch them? I want to watch
That'll be our lesson for Court.
That sounds fun.
Court.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That will be our lesson for Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we have a special read aloud, and Thursday we'll start our new Frog and Toad book. So I will talk to you soon.
Oh, I'm excited for more Frog and Toad.
Thank you.